and welcome to the channel. In this episode we are heading to the National Gallery Singapore as it celebrates its 10 years anniversary, a decade of imagination, with its biggest event of the year, the Gallery Gala. But before the celebration begins, we are visiting Wendy Long at her house. She is on the members committee of the gala and she'll be sharing what this night means and how it all comes together. Let's go say hi.
Hi Wendy.
Hi, hello. Welcome to my crib. Come on in. Let me show you around. I'm Wendy. I'm part of the committee for this year's National Gallery Gala. Well, I'm also a big art lover, hence why I'm part of the committee. Besides that, I'm also a very big fashion lover. So, well, welcome to my house. This is actually a heritage conservation townhouse. So, as you can see from the outside, we can't do changes to it, but we can do some changes only on the inside. And I love it because it's very modern, which is what I like, the juxtaposition of old and new. The original architect who did this is Ernesto Bedmar, and he did it for the previous owner. I love it a lot, and when I first saw it, I was like, I'm not going to change a single thing about it. So I guess this to me is an artwork. It's almost like an artwork. This is like my entertainment area where I often host guests for drinks, where I like to have free cocktails, and I guess this is also a good spot for us to have our interview. Sure. Nice. So this is the third time I'm being part of the committee for the National Gallery Gala. We do it once every 2 years. The main purpose of the Gala is to help raise funds for the activities that we do at the National Gallery.
It's celebrating 10 years. What does it mean to you personally?
First of all, the building itself is iconic. Before it was turned into a gallery, it was actually our Supreme Court. And it was just such a beautiful building. Well, I mean, thank goodness I never needed to be inside. So I've never really seen it inside till it became a gallery. I still remember when it reopened as an art gallery. I was just taken by the beauty of the structure. And it's such an iconic part of Singapore's landscape. So to me, whenever I have overseas guests, I like to do a walk around the whole area. It's not just a museum. You know, we have the Padang, and then we have the bayfront, and the view from there overlooking the promenade is just so beautiful. And it's just such a nice walk, and to me, it's a perfect blend of old and new in Singapore. So it's definitely a great place to bring out-of-town guests. And the fact that we have world-class exhibitions make it even more special as a tourist attraction, not just for tourists, even for locals to visit. And not forgetting the outstanding F&B options that we have. 3 Michelin-stars restaurants being in our building also adds to the glamour of the building. I actually see it more than just an art gallery. The fact that we can get people to interact in the museum beyond just going there for the art exhibition makes it even more meaningful.
If we talk about like local art scene, celebrating like this decade of imagination by the National Gallery, what does it signify for Singaporean art scene?
I feel like we have come a long way. 10 years is still a very young age, you know, but throughout the 10 years, we have seen how the museum has brought in even bigger and bolder exhibitions, and how the number of visitors has also gone up over the years. And this is something I feel we are constantly still curating and developing, and that is why we need to raise funds to help with our development programs, and in order to bring in more interesting even international exhibition. Like for example, a few years ago we had the Yaoyo Kusama exhibition in Singapore. I still remember on the very last day, even before the last day, there was always a long queue, but especially on the last day, I think everyone knows it's now or never. And you look around and sometimes you even wonder, like, maybe they would know what, they may have heard of the name. They may know it's about polka dots, but do they know exactly what it is? I would say maybe not everyone, but the very fact that even though they do not understand the artist or the artwork extensively like a scholar, but that did not stop them from wanting to go to admire something. And I feel that that is an achievement on its own, when you can even get someone to step into the museum that's making the first step. I'm an art lover. One piece very interesting to mention is actually a commissioned work by Parn, who will be auctioning one of his paintings as well in the live auction. So it's not just the auction, but the live auction at tonight's gala. Yeah, this is where I get ready. It's like that's why it's always messy at the same time. This is where I put all my stuff out, decide what I want to wear, where I get my hair and makeup done. And it's also where I have my portrait done by Parn more than 10 years ago. Alright girls, I have to leave you here because I need to get ready. See you soon. I'm wearing Maison Alaya. I have to say I'm biased. It's one of my most favorite brands. All the other National Gallery Galas that I went to, I've always worn an Alaya. So I thought maybe I should just keep the tradition going. I know it looks maybe a little bit weird. Do I look like an alien? Maybe. I think maybe I look like an alien. I don't know, but you know what I was thinking? If there is a time to look like an alien and look weird, it's probably at an art gala, right? I mean, it's called art for a reason. Fashion to me is wearable art. So just like art, some people like it, some people don't. It's up to your interpretation. The theme for this year is reimagining black tie. I think it takes a lot of imagination not to see me as an alien, I guess.
How are you feeling?
A little bit nervous because I hope the traffic won't be too bad. I'm really hoping that the weather will be good enough for us to walk the red carpet at the steps. Fingers crossed. Oh my god, we're gonna reach the gallery soon. Yeah. One last check, ladies. Hood up or down? Up, 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 up.
So we're here at the National Gallery Singapore. Tonight is all about celebrating 10 years of art, creativity and community, with amazing performances, art installations and of course a big cause behind it. Let's go check it out.
Well, today's really special because we have everything from fashion to art to food. For me, this milestone means making art more available to the public, and I've always been a fan of painting and artworks myself. So I'm so grateful to be here, and I hope you guys enjoy the evening.
The gallery has transformed into an immersive space where guests can dine, explore and give. Surrounded by the art they're here to support.
and I'm also very excited about the live auctions because I know there are so many amazing lots as well. So you have to stay tuned to find out.
This evening, we have music, lots of art, an online auction as well as a live auction.
We spoke to one of the artists whose work is up for bidding to hear the story behind the piece and what inspired it.
I paint this and I named her the princess dream, the girl with the very big eyes and eyelashes, because I want to tell people that you can be beautiful. You have to be beautiful, and when you wake up in the morning and you see yourself, when you feel beautiful, or when you love fashion, right? If you love fashion, you love your life.
The auction is an investment in the gallery's mission to educate, engage, and empower through art. Every bid supports future exhibitions, educational programs, and community events, making sure art stays open and accessible for everyone.
It is my great pleasure to bring on stage Mr. Peter Ho, Chairman of the National Gallery Singapore, to deliver his welcome address.
10 years ago, we opened our doors with a bold vision to create a people's museum where art belongs to everyone.
I think it is indeed a huge milestone for National Gallery. It's 10 full years. I'm a very proud Singaporean growing together with National Gallery for the last 10 years, and this is a very special year to be celebrating the 10th anniversary. It's SG60 as well.
My kids spend most of the leisure time here, and I can see and can feel how happy they are here. So this place become my family, my second home.
They are able to bring like joy, a kind of respite to the everyday stress that we feel.
Modular Singapore, modular National Gallery.